Here with Hanna Bowers to preview the 2024 Concordia Softball season, and as we record this, maybe about a month away from official games starting this season, you came here to Seward from, I believe, Surprise, Arizona, and I think you've lived in Texas too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
but how did you first find out about Concordia, and what went into your decision to choose Concordia?
So the recruiting was a little bit tough through my years with COVID and everything that happened. But the head coach here at the time reached out to one of my club coaches, and it just fell from there. Came for a visit, fell in love with the campus, like the community, the small atmosphere, and I was just kind of sold after that.
So I guess third year here at Concordia, what have you enjoyed about the whole experience most so far?
I'd have to say the people that I've met here make the campus very good. Like I can walk to class and I at least see one of my friends or get to say hi to somebody, and I just like the atmosphere that brings.
Now as a college athlete, you spend a lot of time working on your craft and getting better. What do you so you have to like the game. What do you kind of trace your passion for softball back to?
I'd have to trace it back to, like, I've been playing for about 13, 14 years, and I just like the atmosphere that it brings. I'm a very competitive person, so I kind of like cleaned on to that aspect of it, and it kind of like pushed me to be a better version of myself.
As far as your career, you got some playing time as a freshman, and then really kind of had a big opportunity to be a full-time starter last year. How did you kind of prepare yourself to be in that position last season?
I kind of just prepare myself just not to overthink things, to keep it simple, not rush things, and just kind of trust myself and my own abilities.
No, from a team perspective, there were some moments that didn't go how everybody wanted last year. What do you kind of learn from that and take away that hopefully will make this team more successful?
I think the big takeaway was just trying to be positive in defeat, and trying to bring what didn't work last year and working on that to this upcoming season, and just zoning in on what we can control and what we can't.
It seems like there is a lot of positive energy. Just, everybody was ready to turn the page. But what do you kind of attribute some of that positivity and just excitement that you have for this season right now?
I think it's more just like we're ready to get rolling. We're ready to see what we have. We've kind of been cooped up inside, so we're kind of excited to see what the team can bring together and be able to perform and just see what the outcome can be.
Well, every year you get to know new people on the team. What can you say about some of the freshmen and transfers that will impact this team in 2024?
I think we have some really good talent that came in. They've added nothing but positivity to the team, and they came in with good attitudes, a good mindset, and I think that really helped this transition into this next year.
So already in your second year at Concordia, you've had to transition with a new head coach. What about Coach Culler have you maybe enjoyed so far?
He's very understanding about academics and injuries and just the mental side of everything as well. And he's very positive, he's very enthusiastic in practices and everything, and that transfers into the team, and just that positive energy that he brings himself.
What's it been like getting, I guess, used to Nebraska? You've gotten to go to Arizona. I don't know if you still have family in that area, but the Tucson invite there. But what have you enjoyed about Nebraska?
I grew up in Arizona, and now I live in Texas now, but I'm a very big person of the cold, so I actually enjoy the cold weather that Nebraska brings, and being able to see all 4 seasons is actually pretty new for me this past 3 years, so I enjoyed seeing all the leaves change and all the colors that it brings.
And even when there's a foot of snow on the ground.
Yeah, It's walking a little slower, but I'd like the gold.
And just to wrap things up a little bit here, what in your mind would make this a successful year this spring?
For me personally, it's just going to be, for a successful year, I'm honestly trying to break a record this year that Concordia holds, but for me it's just keeping in within myself and just being calm and keeping my mind calm and not overthinking things, and I think that also transpires to the team.
Lastly, can I get a SCO Dogs?
SCO Dogs!